Yo, yo, yo! Here, back for some more Bravery Network Online. Today is kind of special. I have a guest here. Name is Minimal. Minimal, go ahead and say hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Minimal. Um, so Minimal, two-time tournament winner, really good player. In my opinion, we always go back and forth sparring online. Usually he beats me, but honestly, I think Minimal, you play this game more than almost anyone else in the Discord and probably in
Yeah.
general. And so I think
I,
that's testament to how well you do at these tournaments, so consistently good at this game.
yeah, thank you so much. I've been playing. I just hit 500 hours, so
Damn. All right.
yeah,
All right.
I just like these kinds of games a lot, and there hasn't been a lot of them, so
I know. So did you come from Pokemon? I assume so, just because your little
yeah,
picture
I
in the
came
Discord is
from
a
Pokemon.
slow bro. Okay. Even.
I'm not really into the Smogon stuff,
Uh
but
huh.
in the actual game, I've tried ranking Sword and Shield,
Uh huh. Uh
and
huh.
I don't know. This just seems like a way better, more efficient version.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Um,
but I've been playing Pokemon just for fun since Red and Blue, the original.
Same here. Same here,
Yep.
brother. Do you prefer singles or doubles?
Singles, but I tried out doubles and they're all right.
Yeah, it feels like a different game, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. So what I want to do today is go through this really cool Sayla team that you played most. It's you played most of your matches in the most recent tournament with it. Is that correct?
Yep.
Um,
Every match except for two.
right. The other one was against with that Odette team that I hate playing
Yeah.
against.
Yep. A very toxic Odette team.
Oh, I lost connection. Let me actually share my screen with you so you can see what I'm doing. I forgot to do that. I tried to open up your team and it lost connection, so we'll try this again. All right, so this is kind of a part two of a Sayla team you had been playing with previously. Is that right?
Yep, that's
Okay,
correct.
cool.
This
So
is
walk me through the team.
okay, so Sayla, just the default spread. Mainly main goal is to get big with practice stick and determined.
Okay.
Usually in late game, don't really want to use her too often as her capture plan is very valuable, especially for Grace. But yeah, Candy Pearls helps with things like Thorn Pendant,
Mhm.
takes off a little bit of that chip once she's down to
Okay.
around half.
So you can like practice stick into a Jane or a Kaiban
Mm,
coming in
yep.
with the Thorn Pendant and not worry too much about having to flourish early.
Yeah, definitely. And
See
yeah,
max attack here. I like that.
just the normal default Sailor spread. Yep.
Okay.
Not really bulky, but the Candy Pearls helps with chip pretty much.
Yeah,
Thorn chip.
I've been playing around with Candy Pearl Sayla Captain. I really like it. Um,
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
hmm That's cool. Got priority. Always need priority with Sayla.
Yep,
Next up, we
definitely.
got Grace. I see heavy.
This is, yeah, full offensive
hmm
Grace with the Fury Pendant. One unbutton is outspeeds Wendell,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that's useful for
Gotcha.
end game sweeping.
hmm
Um, with Zale, it cheap hits very hard even without setting up with a deep breath. But with as you can see the fleet unlock it on Zale, usually you can get a turn one peck, get hit by something, get switched out to Grace, and either they're scared of the unbutton or the shriek, so they don't want to get like an early lose a character
Okay, so
early.
switch out, and that gives you a chance to deep breath.
Yeah, so you can
Oh, that's
either
dirty.
yeah
I
get
like
a
that.
free setup,
hmm
and biting is also important there because you can break gloams
Uh huh.
unless it's Wendell, but you can outspeed also once you get an unbutton off. So
Or finish
things like
something off
spell,
that did survive
yeah,
after a Gloom Locket.
yeah, definitely gives her a free switch in sometimes,
Okay.
and it's
Yeah, that's awesome. I like the Fury Pendant Shriek with Sayla Captain. Lets you
yep,
heal off all the damage you're doing to yourself and kind of negates all the
All the
bad from the
recoil.
good you get from the high damage. So that's awesome.
Yeah, Grace is definitely the primary user of the batteries on this team.
Hmm. Yeah, and Sailor
It's
Captain
because,
having that 3 battery really powerful.
yeah,
Um, Obviously, Sayla and Zale kind of form a defensive core with each other. High digital defense. I do like your play of maxing the physical defense on Zale. I
yeah,
feel like
just
that
making
lets,
sure you can live a hit,
yeah.
live more hits. Yeah,
Zale looks like your pop-ups clear for the team disruption
yeah,
move.
he is definitely. So when there's pop-ups or when you expect pop-ups, you definitely have to use him more carefully.
Hmm.
But yeah,
No,
he's mostly there for the,
I like the Peck and Fleeting Locket. That's a cool combo.
yeah, definitely catches people off guard and lets Grace come in.
Yeah, I was just pulling up this team before we started recording, and I noticed the Fleeting Locket. I was like, oh, that's really neat. So, all right, let's talk about Farron. Farron, I think, is the actual way you're supposed to say it. But um, the first thing that struck out to me was this crazy focus spread. You have focus in
Yeah,
almost every
I really,
stat.
I really wanted him to do a lot on this team.
Hmm.
He has emotional bulk for covering Yasmin
Okay.
and physical hits for Zale, physical
Hmm.
invest.
Hmm.
And he has a +2 to outspeed speed creeps on Leases and other Farons. And he just hits harder with Topple Hammer. I'm not sure how optimized this is,
Okay.
but
Well,
it's been working
it
pretty
seemed to
well.
work well enough for the tournament. So,
Yeah,
um,
definitely works well.
how do you like Tamper on Farron?
Tamper is actually very good. It lets a lot of things like Yasmin take more hits, emotional hits from Fell is
Hmm.
something I've noticed. If you can get one off of on Fell, usually I can get it off on things like Lease, uh, and yeah, it just lets or makes bigger windows for the rest of the team to do things.
Sure, or even let some like Grace get a deep breath off
Yeah,
when normally she wouldn't. So, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
yeah.
Um,
Used on the other team, the one before this, it was very poison dagger
hmm.
heavy
Hmm.
to let Grace take more hits to set up. So that's pretty much the mindset behind that also.
Okay. Well,
Just
speaking
a
of
different.
Poison Dagger, looks
Yep.
like that's Yasmin's kind of utility move here, along with Charge Panel.
Yeah, Yasmin, I kept part of the poison dagger, put it on her just to she with tough, even without the lucky pendant, the +10 every turn is really lets her live a lot of things with poison dagger,
Oh yeah.
and it's also just a good coverage move for walls when they switch in. If you're not gonna charge panel, like things, if Elise is trying to cut you off with infuriating,
Hmm.
poison dagger can really help with that.
I imagine
Um,
Yasmin kind of takes some of the digital defense burden from Zale as well.
yeah, yeah, I definitely didn't want Zale taking all of the digital hits because this
Hmm.
team is pretty much without them. The team's super weak to digital.
Sure. Yep. So.
Charge panel is her main thing. She provides batteries for Grace pretty much, and memory locket is good for when she takes hits. She can cancel out their battery gain or cut off any buffs since she has tough. Or wait, never mind. But she can take crits, so
Yeah, you can switch into a
you can
crit
switch
and
into
not
yeah,
take the crit damage.
yeah, and
Kind of
then
heal it
cut
off
off
with tough, and then
and
and
then cut off
yeah, the
the
charge gain
battery gain.
from memory
Yep.
locket. I like that. Um, Memory locket plus charge panel definitely lets you stay ahead on the battery game
Yeah, it can
and
really.
let you kind of stay healthy with just flourishing constantly. So that's
Mm,
really cool.
yep. Could put a lot of battery tempo on your side.
Definitely. All right. So this team looks really cool. Who do you tend to lead with most? Zale.
Usually, yeah, usually lead with Zale
Hmm.
because you can get a peck off pretty easily as long as you're not like getting one shot by
Right.
a physical move.
Hmm.
And even if they use something like a trick, the shriek is there just to keep the pressure on because Usually, well, most of the time, Shriek just one shots anything that gets in -8 from Peck.
Yep. Yep. All
And
right.
yeah,
Cool. Well, thanks for walking through the team. Let's, if you don't mind, let's go and try and find a couple battles. I want to see this team in action. So,
yep.
I'm gonna queue in casual mode because I'm a wimp.
I do casual all the time. That's fine.
All right, found a match against Tamar Samar. I believe that's Taz on the Discord. They got a Ferran team. I don't go up against Ferran teams very often, but their high
Me
battery
neither.
count always scares me. What are you
Yeah.
feeling? Should we go for a Zale lead? They have a bunch of physical threats.
Fell might threaten if they go Fell. Uh, I'd still go with Zale, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
I'll trust your judgment here.
Usually turn 1 Peck can really do a lot early.
Yeah. I mean, Fel can be run without the item, in which case Riding Crop just Okos.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah, let's see if they're perceptive. They are.
So now the guessing game is item or no item.
Honestly, don't know. Do we have a safe switch in otherwise? I mean, Ferran is decent, right?
It's decent, but
Eats a Riding Crop and a Fireworks.
I think so. He has very low.
Oh yeah, because
Lower.
you don't fully invest in digital defense, so maybe that would
Yeah.
be a 2-hit KO. Well, what do you think? Should we risk it?
I mean, might as well.
Diswave? Peck?
If it's Gloam, I'd just go for Diswave for the one shot, but it'll cut off our battery gain, so if they want to switch out, which they probably don't, I just go for the Peck just to keep the sadness off of us for as long as possible. Yep,
Ooh,
so
okay.
there's an item.
Yep.
And you get the Fleeting Locket.
Alright, Grace does not outspeed yet. Should
Nope.
we...
So I think Farron is a good switch.
Yeah.
Or
even
you
Sayla
could go
threatens out
early
with quick
Sayla
foil.
for, yeah, I was thinking that too. And then you
just
could
practice stick.
Yep.
Like
You
that.
could even bait it and just practice stick right away, but that's a little risky.
It is.
I think they're gonna go into either Farron or Resolute Pema. If that is Resolute Pema.
Oh, Taz says they disconnected from server. Okay, try rebooting. Oh wait. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so if we practice stick and they fireworks, that's a guaranteed Oko, right? Well, not necessarily if they don't have investment. I don't remember. Let's look it up. Fireworks. Do you have... No. Okay. It does 112 min. Fireworks.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, that's critical hit. Sorry. 75
critical
min.
hit.
If they have... How much do they have to invest to one-hit KO? They can't... Even if they're fully invested, they don't one-hit KO. So technically...
Stayla?
Yeah, technically practice stick is safe.
Fell Okos at if they invest max or 17 and up. Or hold on.
Really?
Oh no, 105. You're right. Yeah, practice stick is probably they're probably gonna switch out from quick foil anyways, or even flicker glove.
I would expect them to switch out.
Yeah, Sayla always runs prio, and even if they're Gloam, they still can't switch in or stay in because we broke it with the Peck.
Right. I mean, obviously Gloam's a good item, but I really hate when it breaks and it's just dead weight, and I'm trying to Riding Crop with Fel.
Yep. There's a lot of ways to break it. That's what happened to me on my Alarm Pendant Eric team. I had Gloam Fel, and it barely ever propped.
Yeah.
So I just switched it for Flare.
Yeah, I like Flare, but I've also been like... Yeah, on
Bear
that,
Necklace? It's just
it feels more consistent. I mean, Flare is nice because you can surprise things like Ferran and Clint and stuff, but
No
But
necklace is also a surprise
you think so?
for a lot of people. Yeah, for a lot of people, I think so. Usually they expect an item on every fighter.
Yeah. I just found that I would want to riding crop so often, but I would feel pressured to break my Filera locket early, even if it wasn't the best move to use. But
Yeah,
maybe it's just the team I was running. Like I'd be trying to hit like a lease or something that was gonna switch in, but um,
didn't do a lot, huh?
yeah, it didn't do a lot if I had an item on riding crop, even with the boost or two.
Even if you break flare easy or early, oh, he's
Uh-huh.
back.
All right,
Even
practice
if you
stick.
break,
We switch as we thought. We get the boost, triple boost.
yep. Putting Farron out early.
Dang.
They might go for a firm handshake or something else. I don't know. But how much does longsword do?
Almost, it is 80. They don't have any physical
Dude,
investment.
if they go for a firm handshake,
Honestly, don't even really care.
yeah, we'll definitely. Unless it's gonna make us dizzy, so he's gonna go first. But he doesn't have a battery.
Right.
Oh, we're already. Never mind. Kind of scatterbrained.
I'm really tempted just to chunk him. I don't know what Ferran's gonna do to us, other than
Lunch invite could be bad.
yeah, it kind of makes Sayla not a good answer.
They might be scared of the round in though.
Yeah. Yep.
I say just longsword and see what happens. My
Longsword or
play style.
practice stick?
Uh, I think longsword is fine.
Oh.
We're not gonna get the determined off of 32.
Oh, you're right.
So there's 80.
You're right. Make a
Oh,
mess.
it's a mess.
Mess Ferran. They have Lease. What else do they have on their team
Anora.
that can? Oh, I bet it's Puzzle Anora, huh?
Yep. And if that's not
Probably.
resolute Peppa,
Yeah, probably good muscles Pima. I mean, just a quick foil kills Ferran and kills
might need to
almost
save that.
anything else. You think we should save it though?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Um,
cause your Yasmin doesn't have priority. You're right.
yeah. We only have 2 priority on the whole team. So
Well, they
2
have mess.
uses.
It means they probably don't have lunch invite, right? I guess it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, definitely not guaranteed. I'd switch to
Grace or Ferran?
if we switch in Grace. I don't think it'll be worth it because they can just switch in Lease.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You think Ferran? Or just sack Zale? Zale
I
might
think-
be
If you stay in with Sayla,
in practice stick.
how much does Longsword do to Lease?
Okay.
Oh, that's one-shotting anyone who switches in,
Yeah.
even Ferran. I think that's worth it because Ferran, the worst thing you can do, I think, is lunch invite
Okay.
or
So.
tamper.
Oh
but
yeah, you're right. They might want to protect their captain and switch out. In
yeah,
which
definitely.
case, longsword
especially-
just destroys anything. They go for the damage.
Okay.
Topple hammer doesn't quite break candy pearls.
That's no more captain for them.
Hope it was worth it, Taz, for that mess. All right, so they would probably bring in Sayla here. I mean, Lise here, right? Or Nora.
Yeah, Lease or Honora, yeah, definitely.
In which case, if they bring in Lise,
He'd
I
probably
think Zale or Yasmin.
yeah, he'd probably sneak Zale in, but
Yeah.
Lease is Pema.
Oh yeah, Pema Firewall.
Yep.
But now they make us play the guessing game of if are they gonna haymaker. No heavy locket, right?
Yeah, it's not Resolute, I think,
Well, most likely
Unless-
it's good muscles. Yeah.
unless we're getting the Resolute without heavy locket.
This is kind of scary.
Yeah,
We could sack Zale. That's my first my first idea. Yasmin can
does
eat a
Haymaker kill?
firewall. What?
does Haymaker kill Sayla right now?
I'm sure it
Think-
does. 72.
Yeah, probably does. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Haymaker.
If it's Fury Pendant, Grace is not safe from Firewall.
Min
Firewall one shot.
Min Haymaker does 53. So if they have any physical investment, it's an
I
Oko.
feel like they definitely do.
Yeah.
Stuff.
I would expect them to firewall here. What do you think? Sack Zale? Bring in Yasmin? I mean, anything that comes in is going to be outsped by Pema, other than Ferran.
We have Ferran. I guess we have the sack Sail, huh?
I mean, Ferran a little bit hit, but probably doesn't take firewall
Or
into
we can go
Flicker Glove.
sack Zale. We can sack Zale and get the charge, the battery, and then just
I like
flourish.
that.
Try to flourish quick foil.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's the.
They have a battery now. Oh, Fury Pendant. Okay.
Yep.
We burned a turn of mess. You still think it's right to sack Zale here? On the Flicker Glove?
I don't think anyone wants to take a physical move from Pema.
Guess we'll just shriek in case they pop ups or something dumb.
I think Diswave could have been better, but yeah, it doesn't matter.
Why would you dissuade there? Just curious.
Just to get rid of mess. Pema in mess is extremely scary.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the battery now. We could flourish quick foil and heal up a Sayla. We could go first with Ferran. But Bribe is not a Oko.
Flourish quick foil does kill.
I mean, well, we don't know. They don't. Yeah, it's got to, right?
It definitely kills. I'm pretty sure they have full in physical, and
yeah,
I don't know how much digital that is, but definitely don't think that's enough physical defense to live a flourish quick foil.
I agree. You think that's the play?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Puts on good pressure. And
they're forced to stay in, right?
Pretty much, yeah. How much
they want to sack something?
It's killing anything. Yeah. So.
Right, Taz. I would expect them to. I mean, they could try and Flicker Glove, just get some damage off, but we'll heal that back up. Nice. Okay, so we heal and we keep our candy pills, right?
Yep. Candy pores still intact, and
nice.
We're full.
Nice. 2 turns of mess. Lease comes in now.
But yeah, this is definitely my playstyle. Is just instantly use your batteries, pretty much.
I mean, especially when you have Sayla Captain and you're at half health, it just kind of makes sense. Heal up, do more damage. And that's the power of Sayla Captain. You can keep that offensive pressure and heal yourself, keep yourself full defensively at the same time. To defend while you attack.
Yep. Even without Grace, this team still puts a lot of pressure with Sayla. Even Yasmin with the 50 heals plus 10 from Tough. She can really be a problem for some teams.
Alright, we have Honora in with the battery advantage.
1 turn left of mess.
Oh, you're right. 1 turn left of mess. I thought there were 2 left. Okay, that's good.
Unboosted hand cannon is doing 96.
Okay.
With no invest, so we'll live hit. But
unless they're Fury.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I was expecting
puzzle. Right?
Either puzzle or gloam was my other one. Maybe candy pearls.
So they have to respect the quick foil, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And parry, unless they're running gloam.
I think they want to go for a flaunt here, huh?
You think they would flaunt here?
I don't think they'd flaunt.
Right. That's kind of why I was thinking bring Yasmin in.
Yeah,
Eats the whatever digital attack they're gonna use.
either yeah, eats an attack if it's not flan, and then after mess she still outspeeds.
Yep, yep.
So we can get a charge panel off or try to poison
Let's do
dagger.
that. They're not
Also they
gonna. Oh wow,
oh
they
they
called
did.
it. Oh man, nice play, Tez.
Nice play. Okay.
I think that was fine though. We didn't really. I mean,
Yeah.
Yasmin was good against Lise, but um, and they didn't even use the battery there. So let's see. What would you bring in here? Because they
Um,
still have battery advantage. I mean, Ferran lives any hit,
Ron,
right?
yeah,
I think
definitely
that's
lives
the
a hit,
only
but
safe.
Manora outspeeds
Yeah,
after
but
mess is gone. Yeah, I guess Ferran is the play. We go for a tamper.
I like that.
Felice comes in.
If Lise comes in though, we don't have a safe switch in.
Yeah, I'd
I
say
kind of like
topple
Topple.
hammers.
Yeah.
Yep. They might parry and hand cannon, but we'll see. We have candy pearls.
That's right. And they would break their battery. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
not that they don't have battery to spare. Vicious hand cannon. Dang. Okay.
Okay.
Choose not to parry there. Keep their battery intact. Is that max digital investment?
It's +8. 140.
I don't. Obviously, their first move is bypass claws. That's not
Yeah,
gonna kill Ferran.
they
But it
might
would
flourish
heal
it
them.
here.
I mean, they could flourish bypass, but that's not gonna
If
save
they
them.
flourish bypass, oh, that's true. But
So
if they flourish bypass, they'll still have another battery because they're almost at 2.
right.
But
I think our only move is a
yeah,
topple.
yeah, I guess it's yeah. Okay.
We're almost at a battery, right? Or was that the last charge we need? Almost there.
One more.
This is gonna be tough.
Yeah.
We definitely need to get an unbutton off, or save our last quick foil for that fell.
There's 2 potential parries here, so
Mhm.
it's might be tough.
If we bring Sayla in and longsword, let's say they burn a parry and kill us with hand cannon, that lets us have a battery. Then we could bring in Grace and flourish on button. That'll break through their potential parry and then make sure we outspeed Fell. But then we don't have a solid answer for Lise.
I was thinking. Yeah, I guess the Sailor plays
I don't know.
a better
I don't know.
better play. I was thinking Grace chip with the biting and then go into Sayla, but that's just sacking Sayla. I think Sayla's the better play here.
If we sack Grace to the parry and bring in Sayla, can Sayla clean the game? I'm just worried about having in-game Grace again. They have a fully healthy Lise, and we can't Oko.
Yeah.
And they just fireworks once. Does it make more sense to sack Grace here? Honestly, don't know.
Stuff. Yeah, I guess Grace is a good play. Sacking Grace, because yeah, like you said, Lisa's definitely winning the matchup.
Right, we got priority quick foil for Fell and longsword for Lise.
Yep.
I guess we unbutton on the off chance they decide not to parry here. Oh, that's a alarm pin.
Oh, okay. That means we lose, right?
Quick foil is the same priority.
Does she have? Oh, there's no invest on Honora, huh? Speed or initiative?
No.
Yep. Okay, so quick flow does outspeed, but then we won't have an answer for fell.
Right.
Hmm. Maybe parry.
Doesn't really matter what I do, right? Practice stick, longsword.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They stay in and flourish.
I mean, if they parry, then we're even.
Mm-hmm. And we'll still have an answer for fell, and
Yeah.
they won't have a battery anymore.
Yeah, I agree with parry. Parry longsword.
All right, so they did use the battery.
Good. That means fell's not safe.
No one's safe.
Fell is safe if they bring fell out now and then bait or
Bait.
quick foil.
Oh yeah.
Then it's still 50-50, but that's how you know it's a good game, because it comes down to a 50-50, right?
Yeah. It's as even as it can get. +1 fireworks. It's pretty close to killing if it's no invest. But that's max, and how much?
22. Fell.
How much physical invest does fell have?
How do you get to 122? Oh, that's with the +1. Duh. 22. +4. So they let's assume max initiative, right? They have another 6.
They are
to play
max
around with.
initiative.
You're right.
What is that? 122 with a buff?
Yeah. So +4. So that means potentially 6 in digital attack.
That's
It's 84 max.
yeah.
No, +1,
KO.
105.
That's a KO if they fireworks.
Right.
I don't know. It's definitely
It's a 50-50, yeah. I mean, do we predict they switch out to Lise?
No, because we do predict Elise, because if we,
I agree. I say with longsword.
yeah,
Ooh. Close game.
definitely,
Close game.
50-50.
Man, I felt like we had the advantage early with Ferran going down so quickly, but
Oh, yeah,
they
they called it.
Dang.
102. That means
They might have some investment in emotional tech.
yeah.
Huh. Well, good game, Taz. They're good.
I think dropping Zale super early, that early. Usually Zale doesn't go down that early,
Uh huh.
so I think that was because Mess really forced us into a lot of bad
It really did.
decisions.
Yeah.
Was not expecting the Mess.
Yeah. It was a close game, but yeah, I was not expecting mess either. I really thought they'd go for like a firm handshake, like you said, or a lunch invite.
Yeah.
So let's try and get one more. All right, we got a match against Donzai. Donzai's Eric team. All right, Eric team. I imagine Zale's a pretty good lead against Eric, right? Unless they have bypass clause.
He lives a bypass, so yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. Very good. They lead Grace.
Not starting with Eric.
That's rare. I guess they wanted to break a potential gloam, or just throw us off a little bit. I think we live any sort of riding crop from Grace, right? Are we safe to pick here? What do you think?
There might be a lullaby coming, but I think Peck is fine, yeah. Okay.
Whip into Lise.
That's good.
I'm okay with that. Okay, they got lucky. So, do we go Grace here?
Yeah, does Grace unbutton?
Grace does KO
Yep.
with unbutton. So I think that sounds like a very good play. That is a sick combo.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good.
Definitely a lot of lets Grace confirm on a lot of things, especially with biting.
Right.
But
Um,
yeah, the unbutton is good here.
definitely not
Unless you
safe
wanna.
to deep breath, right?
Yeah, I found that a lot of people just attack because they're not
Hmm.
expecting Fury unbuttoned. So at one time I tried to deep breath and they just attacked.
Yeah, I imagine.
So
Yep.
yeah, unbuttoning. Yep.
Yep. I mean,
There goes
I
the
wouldn't
least.
expect the Fury on Grace. Maybe some
Yeah.
emotional investment, but yeah, no, the Fury, it's just not widely seen. We're faster here, but nothing.
We're faster, but we can't really do
Okos. Yeah,
much. Say Yasmin is safe.
yeah. Yasmin's always a pretty good Eric switch in. Flare.
Yep.
Flare
Off the
fireworks.
flank.
That's gonna chunk. Okay. But we'll heal that back up with tough, so.
And we get the memory locket, so
Ooh, that is really good. Okay.
yep. I say just charge panel here.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna switch into Grace.
Good call. Biting negated by tough.
Um, I think Baron is a good play.
Yeah,
We could,
both he and
yeah,
Sayla defensively are good against Grace, but we don't really want Sayla to take a lullaby.
yeah. I say Ferran's a good play.
And we can tamper or something like that. Peck. Peck to streak. I don't think that's a knockout unless they flourish, right? They don't have any investment in emotional attack. This looks like a support Grace, like escape whip Peck, maybe lullaby.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
Probably max, because they don't have a good physical answer, so it's probably max physical defense. I
Yeah,
think tamper
I'd
here.
say Tamper because they might escape whip into Clint.
Yeah, and there's no lease to switch in with infuriating.
Yep.
I didn't realize tamper, flourish tamper made sad and dizzy. That's
Yeah,
really
it does a
powerful.
lot.
Wow. Alright, but just regular tamper, right?
Yep, just regular. Saving the batteries for Grace and
Grace.
Sayla.
Yeah. Okay, so we tamper, it basically negates their peck they used. So now they do nothing against us. What do you think? Bribe? Just get some
Yeah,
chip?
just to get some chip, get some charge.
I'm worried about Thorn Pendant. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I would say topple.
we
Plus,
could scout for it. I think it'd be fine. Taking 20.
yeah,
Because how much? Yeah.
you're probably right. And it hits Clint harder if they decide to switch in.
Yeah.
Alright. Unless this is... No, that's not defensive Clint. If they have slower Grace... I was going to say it's probably an offensive Clint.
Yeah. I don't think Flourish Unbutton would KO. Or it's -8 now, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I think Sayla could be a good switch in.
Yeah.
If we wanted to switch in.
I kind of like the switch here because it leaves us...
We could also go Grace.
We could. The worst thing it could do is make us dizzy, right?
Yeah. But we outspeed unless they have quick foil. And
Yeah. And we can shriek.
or
Shriek.
just set up. We could set up on them.
Oh, you're right. I like that a lot. Let's do that. Did go for the flourish unbutton.
Alright.
And their
Fury Pendant.
That wouldn't have knocked out Fell. I mean, for
Wow. Ron lives with one.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I don't
But
know if we're safe to. Are we safe to deep breath here?
I don't think
Because
so.
they unbuttoned.
They could flourish
Our
a
unbutton.
longsword or something,
Yeah.
or yeah, unbutton again.
They have the tiebreaker token. If that's relevant.
Well, if they're anything below 141 invest,
Mm-hmm. And we
then we
outspeed.
still outspeed.
Do you think it's correct to flourish and button here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking to get the 50 back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, might as well.
And if they hit us with something and we live, we can.
Take it
Yeah.
easier.
Yep.
Yep, that's good.
Okay. They'll heal up with brought snacks, but they're still low. They took a lot of chip.
Yeah,
Eric's not gonna like this very much.
got the 50 back minus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Zale or Yasmin? We outspeed, so we could flourish.
Could flourish shriek.
I'm just scared of the parry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it doesn't. Not critical hits though.
If we don't flourish.
Oh. Well, if we don't flourish shriek, then it doesn't KO.
Well, if we're not flourishing, we're switching out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think.
Yasmin is
I don't know.
safer.
Yeah, we could potentially bait the parry.
You're right.
I think Yasmin is a good play.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
It's Alarm Pendant. That didn't crit. Oh wait, we're tough. Oh no, he had Flare Locket. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I think they were
Tough.
maybe expecting us to parry there.
Yeah, tough blocked out the crit from fireworks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now
Nothing like
we could
hitting
just
a poison dagger. We could also charge panel.
yeah, I was saying we could just charge panel and get double batteries against their none. And I think that'd put us in a good position for
What comes in here? Grace? Or even Clint.
yeah, Grace or Clint.
But that's okay.
Maybe Pema, but yeah, Grace. Now does -4 KOR. It's doing 19, but we don't know the third move, huh?
I really think it's a lullaby. But yeah, we don't know for sure. It is a fast Grace. It's weird to have support moves on a fast Grace.
I mean, it kind of makes sense for Escape Whip, so you can get out quickly.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
But we didn't see what item she had, right?
No.
So it might still be Thorn. Say Flourish Poison Daggers to get the tired on her. Could be good.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
it can heal Yasmin. Okay, get the tired on Clint. That's good.
That's very good on Clint.
Yeah.
They're forced to switch out here.
Yep.
Or sack the Clint. Clint's
Back to full.
unbutton does 49.
Yeah, we can definitely stay in and do another Poison Dagger.
I like that. Even if we eat chip from Thorn Pendant Grace, we drop their stats even further.
Yeah. I think Yasmin's in a good spot.
Yeah, I think in-game Grace is looking very strong. We're definitely be in a position to set up a deep breath later if we need to.
Yep.
You think this is good muscles, Pema, or Resolute?
Really have no. It could be either or. I think it'd be Resolute maybe. They're kind of. The team overall is kind of lacking in defense.
Yeah.
Digital at least.
Mm-hmm. All right. What would they bring in here?
Maybe Pema. Pema would be my guess.
Yeah, especially if they're Resolute, we're not going to do too much to them. Because Grace has their stats lowered enough where not doing too much to us.
Yeah. Peck was doing what, like 9 damage?
Yeah. It's like 9 or 14 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, Grace comes in for the chip. Biting. Yeah. Okay, 19.
19.
Even if they have unbutton, that's what, like twice the damage. It's not a kill. You think we need to preserve Yasmin here?
Yeah, I think so. For Eric
For
and
Eric?
maybe to get it Poison Dagger off on Pema.
Yeah.
I'd say Ferran is a good switch here.
Yeah, because we really don't want to switch in on a Lullaby.
Yeah. And he can chip with Bribe.
Ribbon Twirl. That was the last move.
Okay. So
Well,
no Lullaby.
Good. Good. I'm okay with Ferran being dizzy.
We could scout for a Thorn here.
Yeah, and reveal the item.
Yeah, we still don't know what it is.
And Pema doesn't like coming in.
No one likes top
either attack.
hammer.
Yeah. Let's do it. Worst case, they. Ooh.
Okay.
That
That's
means Eric
dead
comes
Eric.
in and dead. Yeah. Okay. Maybe expecting a bribe there.
Yep.
Or just sacking for the free battery.
He was sad, so they didn't even get one.
Well, oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say Escape Whip gives you a charge, and then the one that gets KO'd gets a charge, but because Eric was sad, you don't get that one.
Yep. Still don't have a battery. Does Firewall KO here?
No heavy locket. Let's see. We are at 30.
Oh, no heavy locket. We could Flourish Bribe here, but I don't think Farron dies after they heal. But we're slower anyways, huh?
Yeah, we're slower. Uninvested Firewall does 50 to us.
With Invest and Fury, though, seems like it's not a defensive Pema.
With Fury, uninvested Firewall does 62. We're at 68.
Okay, we're still living. I'd say
That's assuming
sacking.
no investment.
Yeah, I'd say sacking Ferran, even if it's a one-shot, is fine because I think he's done his job.
Yeah. I can't remember. If we flourish and they kill us first, do we not use the battery?
No, we don't use it.
Is it worth flourishing here then? If they don't kill us?
Don't know.
They would get a battery and we would be without one.
Yeah, I think saving it is a good call.
Because we're still doing 72.
72.
Yeah. Alright. Yep, no investment.
Yep. Alright, sweet.
Big damage.
So now they have a battery, but if they KO Ferran here, we get a free switch into, say, Grace with pretty much 2 batteries.
Right. So, just
So I
makes
think
sense to bribe again.
Yep.
Grace comes in for the chip. We still have no idea what item Grace has.
Yeah.
That's okay. We know they don't
We
have
could scout
Lullaby.
here.
What, topple?
Yeah. I really want to know if that's Thorn for Sayla just in case, but
I really...
I don't...
I think it is on this team, but I don't know.
It seems like it. Even if it is, I don't think it matters at this point.
Right.
Just to know.
Mm-hmm. Go for the Peck. Peck does 14. Alright, moment of truth. Is it Thorn Pendant? It is.
Alright.
Alright, so Grace comes in and wins the game,
Grace
right?
finishes it. Yep, Grace finishes it. Just double flourish and button for the win.
Yep. And we heal on top of that.
Yep.
It's just rude. Man, I really like this team, Minimal. Thanks for sharing it with me and sharing it with the community. Honestly,
Yeah,
it's really
definitely
cool.
no problem. Oh,
What just happened?
alarm pendant.
Alarm pendant Pema. Okay. That
Doesn't
means we have a battery
we're,
though.
we're still fine. Sayla finishes it,
Yeah.
but that was
Well, that was surprising. I was not expecting
unexpected
that at all.
ending.
All right, that's something fun to mess around with. We'll just flourish for the fun of it.
Yeah, might as well.
But as I was
Alarm
saying,
pendant.
really fun team. Yeah, alarm pendant
Yeah,
Pema. Man, that's cool. That's a cool tech. Um,
but yeah, glad to be here. Glad to show off the team. It's a fun one.
yeah, I really like how obviously I love the lead Zale into Fleeting Locket
Yep.
to kind of get a big hit off with Grace or force them to switch out and be able to set up early with Deep Breath. Really cool opener. Really
Yeah.
well balanced team. Obviously, he doesn't have a great Pema switch in, but what team does have a good Pema switch in without Jane?
Exactly.
um, so yeah, really cool team. Thanks for joining us, and
Yeah.
everyone, all the viewers, thanks for watching.